Hey everyone, this is Misty from Mac Jewelry with another tutorial. I know I'm running a little late on these, but a lot of crazy things has been happening. So anyway, this week's going to be a little different. I put on our Mac page, what kind of tutorial would you like to see? And my friend Jill Duncan said denim jewelry. So that is what we're doing today. This is an example of something that I made this morning. It is made from a pair of jeans. And along the side, as you can tell, had a zipper and stuff. So I made a cuff out of it and put some a couple charms on it and some acrylic rivleys. So that is just an example of what you can do. So we're gonna make smaller bracelet. I'm gonna make a smaller bracelet today. Sorry, little off this morning. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need blue jeans, any kind. I mean, it don't have to be what I'm using as far as, you know, with the little eyes in it. You can use just a regular pair of blue jeans, just blue jean material. So, and you can make anything with it, but this is what I've got today, and this is what I'm going to use. Now, on these, you can use anything you want, any kind of embellishment. You can use beads and do a bead embroidery. Can't say that word too well. For example, what I've got is these little things here. A friend of mine, Pam Thomas, made these, and they've got feathers on the back, if you can see that. Some of these has got glitter on the back. And so I'm going to use probably some of them. You can use some flat back embellishments. This here is a purple, and it's just a flat back. You can use the rivleys. You can use the acrylic. You can use the Swarovskis, whatever you want. Any kind of charms. You can hang charms from them. You can use, here's some more flat backs. You can use, you know, pretty much any size you want to use, any color. But on this one, I think I am going to use probably one of these. And I'm just going to wing this as we go along because, you know, I'm really not sure how I want it. You're going to need, if you're cutting out your material, you're going to need some sharp scissors. You're going to need glue sticks and a glue gun. If you're going to use charms, you're going to need your round nose pliers. You're going to need jump rings. If I was to use them, I'd be using the bigger ones. You know, that way it'll go through it, and you got a lot of room if you want to hang a couple from it. Let's see, what else would you need? I think that's all you would need. So I've already got my glue gun warmed up, and this one here I've already cut and glued and all of that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this one. Let's see. I'm not sure what all I'm gonna use. But I'm thinking one of these would be just so pretty on there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, you take your glue gun and put a generous amount on there. That way the stone holds. Now you can use some E6000 if you would like. I have some. I'm just not going to use it. I'm going to use a hot glue. I think that might hold it better. Press that down and make sure it stays. Always getting glue on my finger. And then, I don't know, I might use, let's see, what are these going to look like? Not sure what all to use on that. So while I'm thinking, we'll change to the other one. Now this one here, as you can tell, is not glued or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the material down. Make sure you don't get it on the eye part, you know, in case you're gonna add like stones or whatever on that, or if you don't want to. So just get it around. Use a good amount of glue. Now when you close this, if you're using it with the eyes, make sure that you can see through where the eyes are. And just press that down, make sure it holds real good. Now, on these, you can do what I did here and just glue it closed and then sew it later. Or you can use these little nifty things. They're for ribbons, but you can use them for pretty much anything. So that's what we're going to use for the end of our, or to hook our clasp to. So what you do is you just put that on the end. And take your flat nose pliers. I should have some here. Your flat nose pliers. And then you want to just... I'm not very good with these. Okay. Make sure your material's in. Open your flat nose up. Put it... I'm just going to put it on one end to make sure I got it secure. And then just squeeze it, and then it's on there pretty well. It's not going to come off. Do the same thing to the other end. Now there's some fray stuff you can use for material. I would suggest that you have some of that. I don't have any on hand. I just basically burn the end for now. But you would want to have the fray stuff. It just will secure that it won't, your material won't fray and stuff, as blue jeans do. I need to glue that down. That way the end will go on better. Now you can use any kind of clasp that you want for this. Since it's blue jean, I have got, wherever it's at, this one here. I really like these clasps. I got them from a friend of mine. She finds all my beads and stuff, Carrie, and I just love these clasps. They're lobster claws, and they work for anything, I think anyway. Alright, now let's try this again. It apparently is not my day. Okay. Again, open your pliers, clamp down on it, and close it. Make sure it's good and closed. You don't want that to come off. Alright, so there's that. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use these Rivleys, and I'm going to put them on these two on each side of the middle here. So just put a little hot glue around here. Without getting your fingers stuck. I've been doing that all morning. Glue down the Rivley in place. Add another one. Now this here, you can do anything with. I mean, it's really whatever you choose to do. I think a bead embroidery would be awesome on this. I might do that in the next tutorial. Okay, get another one. Use your glue. Okay. Now you don't want to use a whole lot of glue, but you want to use just enough to know that it's going to stay. Okay? Now I have these here, as I showed you before, and I think that would look so good on there. So I'm going to put some glue on the back, and just glue that down right over that eyelet, without getting your finger caught. And then you want to take a jump ring. I think this would be just fine. Get a couple of those, one for each end. Get your round nose pliers. Open it up. Slip it on the end. Close it. And then the other one. Add your lobster claw. And then close it. Here we go. There. Close it. I thought that was going to come apart like it did. Usually every time I use it. Then you want to tape. And all you do is and there you go. You have a very cute new denim bracelet. They're so easy. Now, you can take ribbon or you can sew that if you want. Even if you use some glue to close it up with, will work just as good. But you can sew it if you want. I'm not much of a sewer, but if I have to, I'll do it. It will just make it a lot easier. Even if you want to sew it, you can glue it and then sew it. I think that would make it a lot easier. But as I said, I'm not a sewer, so. And then that'll close it up a little bit. And then you can go back and sew it if you like. You can also take like a ribbon or something to put there if you would like. If you don't like the way that looks down there. But there is another bracelet. Very simple. And I think cute. You can really do them up any way you want. Although I do like the cuff. But as you can tell, my wrists aren't very big. So, this thing swallows me. I probably will wear it anyway. I don't know what all to do with this one. But, you could add like these little stones here that have feathers on the back. Just add a touch of glue. And then I would add them right here in the center, in between the eyelets. I think would make it look really cool. And just add a little something different to it. There's that idea. Something else I did was I made earrings. I just cut a circle out of the blue jeans, and these here they're just little prong things, brands, and I just took them and punched them through the jean, and I added felt on the back, and I'll put a jump ring on it and make it into an earring. So there's another idea. But that is this week's tutorial. I know it's not very long. Well, actually it kind of is. Anyway, I'm going to work on some embroidery, blue jean jewelry. So that is my plan for the next tutorial. Now, I could edit this, but any of you that know me know that I can't talk straight half the time, so. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment below, and go over to our Mac page on Facebook, and let us know what you would like to see. Have a good day.